Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Pataye Namaha. Yuddha Kand, chapter number 109, Rama and Ravana. The recitation begins now. Then Rama and Ravana took their seats on divine cars and carried on a dreadful fight that caused all beings to quake with terror. The contending forces themselves stood motionless, eager to watch the fight and with their arms idle. When the heroes began the fight in earnest, all lost themselves in following it and were filled with boundless surprise. Those that were about to discharge their weapons stood there motionless. Wonder caused them to forbore themselves, and they forgot to strike or defend. They fixed their gaze on their leaders and resembled painted figures on the canvas with unwinking eyes. The warriors themselves watched very carefully the signs, cast away fear, and then fought on with clear brains and willing hands, while uncontrollable anger drove them on. "I should win," said Raghupati to himself. "I should die a glorious death," said Ravana to himself. They plucked up courage from danger and displayed everything they knew in that fight. Then Ravana shot some rare arrows at the banner on the car of Raghava, but they were prevented from touching it by the protective power attached to the car and fell on the earth away from it. Rama was angry thereat and wanted to pay him in his own coin. He bent his bow and shot a keen arrow at the banner on the car of Ravana. Like unto a lordly serpent, it was blazing in its radiance and was impossible to stay. It failed not in its purpose and brought down the banner of the Rakshasa. Ravana was lapped all over in flames, as it were, by his mad fury, and looked as if he would consume everything. That mighty one, lashed by indescribable wrath, shot many a keen arrow and hit the horses yoked to the car of Indra. But they were horses of heavenly breed. They blenched not, nor moved a hair's breadth. In fact, the shafts were comfortable and soothing to them, as if they were lotus stalks. Thereat Ravana brought down another deluge of arrows through the might of his magic. Then from his arrows sprung maces, bowls, wheels, pestles, mountain peaks, trees, tridents, and axes. All creatures shook with fear as the downpour kept on with frightful speed and dreadful roar. Thus did he hide from view the car of Raghava, but he made short work of the shower. This made Ravana to give rest for a while to the car and turned his attack on the monkey host incessantly with uniform energy and spirit. With unabated courage did Raghunatha return the attack and pave the earth, the sky, and the quarters. He noted that Ravana set his heart in his work, warlike fury mastered him, and he was waxing visibly. So he laughed lightly, strung his bow, and set up a ceaseless deluge of arrows, 1, 10, 100, and 1,000 in number. In his turn, Ravana displayed the same skill and covered the firmament above with his arrows, leaving no pinpoint space. These arrowy downpours hid the light of the firmament from view and presented another sky. Every arrow hit its mark, or they dashed against one another and fell on the ground. Thus did Rama and Ravana carry on, coursing now right, now left, filling the sky till it struggled for breath. The horses that drew the cars did not escape the attention of the heroes. Their anger grew and grew, their martial spirit kept apace. The beholders trembled in affright, and their hairs stood on end as these mighty heroes kept up the fight, unweary with keen shafts. Ravana was filled with uncontrollable wrath at Raghupati, who brought down the banner on his car. Mangalam Koshalendraya Mahaniya Gunavte Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam.